as they paint them, it could they sweet us. As they sweet us, it could they paint them. You're wondering why I'm dancing like this, Abby? Don't worry, walk with me. So, a lot of things have been happening in Nigeria over the past few days, but viewers at home, before I even start divulging or start analyzing things that have been happening or the latest happening in Nigeria, all you need to do, first of all, tell us thank you for giving you back-to-back gist, back-to-back analysis, and back-to-back scenarios or situations happening in Nigeria. And the best way you can do it free of charge, click subscribe, like this video, drop a comment, and share this video to everybody on your contact list. If not, what will happen to Wike will happen to you. Let me explain. All right. So the federal minister of the Federal Capital Territory, the FCT minister, right? N.A.T, Wike, the former governor of Rivers State, was withheld from accessing a property in Abuja by a military personnel. So for posterity's sakes, we will not mention the name of the military personnel, but wait first. Should we mention his name? In the person of Lieutenant A.M. Yerima. Hold on, let's actually calm down. So let me break things down for you, all right? So the federal minister went to the property to apparently remove the soldiers there and access the property. Apparently to do what Wike has allegedly been doing, which was to either confiscate lands, seize properties, close down properties for other people, you know, just regulating the way landed properties are being developed and being managed in Abuja, you know, Nigeria. So he was about to carry out his duties in his wicked ways. All right, and he met a roadblock, and apparently this roadblock is not like every other Nigerian. No shade to you, I'm also part of it, trust me. But he was a military lieutenant, and he stood up to Wike, telling Wike that, sorry sir, I am under orders, and I was told to not let anybody, including you, sir, he didn't say that one, but including you, sir, to not access this landed property.
Excuse me, I'm the minister. Yes, sir. You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that. We cannot continue to act in this impunity. Where the approval even to build. You cannot continue this way. This country cannot continue along this line. How can that man at his level, even if he has a problem, he cannot reach me and say, look, I'm sorry, see what I have. You will send soldiers to intimidate who? We are on from this country. And this is government. You cannot be higher than any government.
Now this video went on social media, and of course you know, the whole social media, X, Insta, everywhere just went Maguire. Sorry, it went wire way higher. All my you fans, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that, I promise you. But everywhere just scattered, all right? People were going left and right. Oh, what right does the military personnel have to stop the Federal Capital Territory minister, whose jurisdiction is to regulate landed properties in Abuja and across Nigeria? Oh, why is Wike trying to force his way in as he usually does? Do you know the funny thing? A lot of Nigerians, maybe me inclusive, are actually happy because for the first time in history, we have seen the former governor of Port Harcourt, the former governor of Rivers State, the current federal minister, N.A.T, Wike, being humbled for the first time. Because this is the first time that we have seen N.A.T, Wike a bit flabbergasted, actually very flabbergasted, and maybe humble, all right? So this was what happened. He tried to, you know, get his way in, trying to exchange words. He actually exchanged words with this military personnel, and the demeanor of Lieutenant Yerima was actually calm, cool, and collected, repeatedly telling the minister that, sir, I am not a fool. I am a 3-star general.
I am not a fool, sir.
As at the time I graduated, you were in primary school.
I'm acting on orders.
For which order? You will see whether you love me here.
Sir, you can't call me a fool.
I'm
not a fool, sir.
A lot of the things that the lieutenant said were actually ironic and paradoxical to the minister. Statements like, "Sir, I was commissioned to be here," which could actually imply that I did not use magu to get here. And it was so ironic that he was standing up to tell that to the minister, which might imply whatever. All right. So to give more context as to why the soldier was placed there, a phone call was placed to the CDS by Wike to speak to the soldier, and the soldier was explaining to the CDS that he is a personal security officer to a former chief of naval staff, and he was sent there on the directive to stop the police from harassing the engineers that were sent to develop the land. So he was just ordering or obeying the orders that was given to him by an ex-naval or chief of naval staff. Now the question that you begin to ask yourself is, why is an ex-chief of naval staff, giving orders and the orders will still stand in front of the federal minister? And another question that you might begin to ask is the order of a former chief of naval staff higher than that of the minister? Because the truth of the matter is, Wike does not really have constitutional right and power to order or override an order to a military personnel. The only person that has that right is the Grand Commander of the Armed Forces, which is the President of Nigeria. So that makes you ask one very important question that might actually bring us back 4 years or 5 years ago. Who actually ordered or commissioned the shooting in Lekki? Now let's divert our attention to something that is, a bit more serious, but related to the first matter, because we've seen a military personnel standing up to authority. This time, they are not really military personnel, but they are also wearing green and representing our country. I'm talking about the footballers, the people who play football for Nigeria. They have eventually stood up to the Nigerian Footballing Federation, telling them that they will not participate or partake in training activities, preparation for the qualification for the World Cup against Congo. And the reason is because they are fighting, allegedly, they are fighting for unpaid arrears in bonuses and all of that. So apparently allowances and bonuses have not been paid to them over the past few years, and they're currently fighting that it must be paid before they can play.
And yes, I can now confirm that the Super Eagles of Nigeria players have boycotted training today. This was supposed to be their second training session, and usually second training sessions they do the tactical work and stuff, but due to unpaid allowances and disagreements with the NFF, they are not training today. To my right, you can see the team buses. If my camera person can pan to the right, you can see the team buses. They are all lined up, for the game, for the boys to go to training. But they were not coming out, and we saw the kitsmen offload the kits from the train from the buses as well. So yes, at the moment it doesn't look like it is already dark. They've missed their time slot allocated to them by FIFA to train at the stadium, and this boils down to what unpaid allowances.
Also, we are hearing some allegations that they are also fighting for a renegotiation of new bonuses. So they want to change the bonus structure from $10,000 to $15,000 for each player in the squad, and they want this money to be paid for this qualifying phase. Now, a lot of Nigerians have come out to air their opinion and express their agitation and somewhat disappointment in the players that why is it in this perilous or disturbing times that you would want to stage a protest of this magnitude? Just play ball, qualify, and then get yourself open to more opportunities when you eventually qualify for the World Cup. But it seems the players have another mindset toward this. Anyways, I don't have an opinion. What do you think about that? Do you think the players are doing the right thing? Do you think the NFL should just pay them their money just so they can get on with it? Or, I really don't know. Honestly, I really don't understand. So these are the latest updates that have been happening or that have been going on in Nigeria. And then you begin to ask yourself a lot of questions about these scenarios, or these two scenarios that have been happening. The truth of the matter is, if you ask me, I have no comments.